Hello. And like just an hour ago, I finished making pancakes. Best pancakes NA, by the way. Incredible. Wish I had more pancake mix though. I can only make 6 pancakes. What's going on, guys? My name's Buckeye. Welcome back to the channel. Today, in this video, we're going to be talking about why Destiny 2 could be a failure. Now, just quick PSA before I move on in this video, I'm not saying it's going to be a failure. In fact, I think it's going to be the opposite, but I do want to explore the idea of why it could be a failure and explain some of those ideas that bring this topic into this video. So in order to understand why Destiny 2 could be a failure, we first have to look at the history of Destiny itself with Bungie behind the wheel. So far, we have a game that launched significantly different than what everyone thought it was going to be. Whether that be on the side of the developer's fault or our fault, it still shipped differently than what we had expected. Now, with Taken King, of course, the Taken King at launch, at least within the first 2 months, was great. It really was. It was a lot of the things that everyone had asked for in Destiny throughout the first year. We got a lot of great things with the Taken King, but the main problem with the Taken King so far has just been that Bungie hasn't gone with the DLC route for this, and they're going with event route. And so far it is showing that the DLC route looked like it did a lot more for the game than this event route. Of course, we'll have to see how it goes as time goes on throughout this year. But right now, in this position, last year, we were in a better spot. Just going to throw that out there. So based off of these little thoughts here, how can Destiny 2 be a failure? Well, let's look at it this way. Like I said before, Destiny 1 launched a lot differently than everyone had expected. There were a lot of things that weren't in the game that people wanted in the game, and for a $500 million budget, most of that advertising, of course, everyone kind of thought, we would get an absolutely incredible game. We didn't. We got a good game, but it wasn't what everyone had thought it would be. So translating that into Destiny 2, the same exact thing can happen. There are a lot of things that people want out of Destiny 2 that are obviously not in the game right now, such as private matches. People have been dying for private matches since the game released. Literally, the first month since Destiny 1 released, Bungie had acknowledged that people wanted private matches, and they had alluded to having private matches within the next couple of months of the game being released. Here we are in January 2016, and we still do not have private matches. So if Destiny 2 does not have private matches, there will be an absolute riot on the internet. Another thing is extensive story content. There has to be a very large campaign in Destiny 2, or else this game could be considered by many a failure. Now, Taken King took the route extremely well compared to its predecessor, Destiny, and a lot of people really enjoyed it. Now, for an expansion, I thought that the length of the campaign was quite well, but some people did see it differently. But for Destiny 2, there has to be a very long campaign. I'm assuming 8 to 12 hours of actual gameplay, not going through the tower, going through missions, things like that. 8 to 12 hours of actual gameplay, I think people will be very acceptant of for Destiny 2. And along with that, the storytelling has to be very, very good. Taken King, again, took a good step in the right direction with this, but Destiny 2 has to take a leap forward and make it incredibly good. Another thing is they really need to finally narrow down how exactly the game mechanics are going to work. Meaning all these items that we get, the way that the light works, everything with leveling. They need to figure out how it is going to work and stick with it. Through the House of Wolves, Taken King, and Destiny, 3 of these parts of the 4 that has been out for Destiny so far, we have had a difference in how you level your character. They need to finally figure out what is going to be the leveling system and stick with it, or else people are not going to enjoy Destiny 2 as much as they did the original. Now, I'm not going to keep going on because we could go on for a while, but these are some of the main core things about Destiny that need to be fixed in Destiny 2, or many people could consider Destiny 2 a failure. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I believe all these things will be addressed in Destiny 2, and I really think that Destiny 2 is going to be an exceptional game. But I still wanted to go down this route and explore why it could end up being a failure in the future. But anyways, that is it for the video. So if you guys have a different thought about this, or you agree with me, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Start a discussion. I will be sure to check it out. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like to support it. And if you're interested in more Destiny videos or more, be sure to subscribe as well. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully more than that, but that is our goal. So if you want to help us out, be sure to share the video, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But anyways, guys, that is it for me today. I will see you in the next one.